Hey, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. It's approaching towards afternoon, kind of warm day here. I am going to do back-to-back two reviews today. Woke up, had okay, moderately good sleep, having my trusted coffee. Always first thing in the morning. I know it's not a good habit, but tea and coffee, either one, I needed to wake up in the morning, right after water. Those are not information you need to know. But I'm gonna do review. First one is gonna be from the house of Rasasi, not Rasasi. It's why I don't know why I say in a Terminator voice. Rasasi, Middle Eastern brand, one of my favorite brands. I own a lot from this house and Mansera. So this is one of my favorite house. This particular perfume is called Rasasi Royale EDT Pour Homme. This is 75 ml, if I'm not mistaken, and this is for men. They also are for women, I guess. So this particular fragrance, many people asked me or requested me to do the review, but I never ended up buying it. I saw it recently in one shop, but the thing is, once you collect a lot of perfumes, once you have quite a few, then you really become very picky and choosy about fragrances. I do not buy everything. It seems like I buy everything, but I don't. This is a very inexpensive fragrance, but a very nice, sort of like similar to something very popular in men's game. So I'll review it today and talk about it. So thanks to one of my brother, Jabir bhai, for giving me this bottle yesterday. I tested it and I'm like, oh, I know this one, and this is very similar to something that I own. So the fragrance would be Drakkar Noir by Guy Laroche. This particular fragrance is very well known. It's kind of like a barbershop powerhouse sort of fragrance. I did my review on this one. I'll put it link below in the description. You can check it out. So let's see how well Rasasi did here. One thing that I noticed when I was doing my research in Amazon, this is going for $48. I don't know why. This, I thought at first it's a UAE currency. I'm like, no, US dollars. They're selling for that expensive. No, don't do it. This in Bangladesh, it's well under around $20 for 75 mil. That's the kind of pricing this one goes for. It's a cheapie, and this is kind of like older collection, so you can check it out for the local mall. Do not pay $48. It's not worth that money. So they have the sort of like a V kind of thing going on. Royal, EDT, nice sort of emblem, like John Barbados. They have this kind of design going on at the back and says something in Arabic. And these are made in UAE, as far as I know. Yeah, UAE. And bottom they give you like this is made in Jeddah, Saudi. Okay, so yeah, they have even production date. Manufacturing date was 16/9/2018. Expiry date they also put 15/9/2021. It will be mentioned here. But I think fragrance, if you store them correctly, no need to worry. So nothing much to the box. It's kind of like inexpensive sort of a packaging, but it feels kind of nice, typical. Okay, two-part packaging. Like inside, you have to open twice to get the bottle. The bottle is very nice. I like it. Nothing extraordinary, but kind of nice. It has this green, mild green juice. It has this kind of like crystal ball sort of, and here is kind of like a sword. I don't know what's supposed to be. It's a boat or sword, and it's 75 ml. It's kind of like a Arabian kind of a bottle. At the back, they have a sticker here. I think this is saying 75 ml EDT, same thing, and made in Dubai. Okay, it's made in not in Saudi. It's made for Saudi market. Okay, bottom you find some of the information. So once you open it, the cap, yeah, it clicks onto place, no problem. This part is plastic, and I did pre-spray this. It reminds me sort of like Perrier kind of a 360-degree red bottle cap, and I have it here since last night. Okay, this is the fun part. This fragrance is really long lasting, and I can still smell it pretty much on the paper. It's been about 8 hours, 10 hours plus. Okay, so this fragrance has good lasting power, and it smells a little bit different than Drakkar Noir, I'll tell you. Inside the atomizer looks black. Let me spray this. Good spray. Let's go one spray. So this fragrance, I'll say it's a kind of like a green fougere barbershop sort of a fragrance with its own Arabic touch, and it's very aromatic, and it's not really exactly same like Drakkar Noir in the opening. It smells a little bit different. Okay, so this fragrance right away remind me of this fragrance, particular one, Bowling Green by Jeffrey Bean. And this one has this kind of like greenish tweed sort of vibe, green, and it's kind of like a grassy, kind of also like fougere barbershop, but it's not as spicy as Drakkar Noir. So Drakkar Noir, what it is, this is basically a spicy barbershop fragrance with the lavender. The fragrance nowadays, this is the modern interpretation. People say this one doesn't last that much. in the modern formulation, but I found out like it's, you know, in the casual Fridays, you don't need a barbershop to last you all day. I mean, it's not like Rive Gauche or other fragrances, but I get decent like 3 hours from it, 3 to 3.5 hours from it on the daytime. Cold weather, it gets like 4.5 hours. It's not a beast, but smells very, very masculine and very spicy. Barbershop, like what do you call barbershop? Like let's say shaving foam kind. Okay, this one. But what's good about the Rasasi one here is this one has its own smell. Okay, it does have that lavender. It does have sort of like a kind of a citrus element, but also the green side to it. But it's a lot more potent. It's a lot more present, and it has its own Middle Eastern vibe going on. Okay, so it's kind of very modernized interpretation of Rive Gauche, not Rive Gauche, sorry, Drakkar Noir. So this fragrance, I mean, if you like Drakkar Noir, but you want a performer version and a cheaper version, I think this is gonna be a little bit cheaper than Drakkar Noir. Drakkar Noir goes for about $45, I think, and I really like it. It's very modern. It's very much like reminds you kind of like fragrances like grassy fragrances, you know, like 212 Man by Carolina Herrera, Eternity by CK, but not exactly like those. This is a lot more sparkly green. Okay, so it has a sort of a chewing gum, sort of a minty vibe as well because of the green. So that's the herbaceous kind of quality this fragrance has. So this one you can wear it casually every day for work. If you do like Armaf, Armaf has one. What's the one? Forgot the name. Armaf, Le Parfait, that one, Train We, those are kind of like a Green Eye Street clone. This is better than those Armaf ones. Much better longevity. So great for students, great for people who do not want to break your bank but want to get a decent fragrance. This is one of the goodies from House of Rasasi, their basic line. And it's very handsome, gentlemanly. And the best thing is that cheaper price tag with a great longevity. On skin, you're gonna get somewhere around 5 to 6 hours, I guess, or even more. Projection is about 1 to 2 hours, good projection. And if you go to Saudi or Middle Eastern countries for vacation, they have sales going on. Perhaps you can get it under very, very cheap price, like a $10 to $15. Okay, so grab it and try it first if you like it. And this one actually is better than Drakkar Noir, in my opinion. I'm no disrespect to Drakkar Noir because Drakkar Noir is a legend here. But if you talk about the price point versus performance, this is a great alternative to Drakkar Noir. So check it out. Overall, this fragrance, how much I like it as a good clone, it gets 8. But how much I like it as a perfume in general, I'll give it somewhere like a 7. You know, decent 7 because it's not the best that I own from Rasasi, but it's a good value fragrance. So that's it, Rasasi Royale for men. I also have reviewed Rasasi's Blue. I'll put the links below. You can check out the rest of the reviews. Take care, guys, and time for the second review, which is gonna be a Mancera. Bye bye.